Hi planner friends, it's Sydney from Sid Plans It Out. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today, we're gonna do the setup of my monthly in my budget planner for September. I contemplated for this month doing like the actual budgeting part and whatnot. However, like 2 days ago from when I'm filming this, raises were approved. Well, we were told that raises were approved at work, but none of us have but then it took, or I guess it was last week, but then today, the day I'm filming this, they were like, hey, your managers can start telling you these things now. They have to tell you by like the 30th of August. And yeah, I don't know yet. So I was like, I'll just do 1 month where I try to figure it out, kind of see like what I get, if it's even worth trying to like budget more, I don't want to say more closely, but like really like decide where the money's going kind of thing. I don't know. We'll just kind of see how it goes. It may be like November before I start being like pulling back in like the actual budgeting part. But at the very least, we're going to decorate this and make it pretty because it makes me happy. And that's important. So, for this spread, we're going to use Posh Fall from Live Love Posh. And I'm going to use these because these are really pretty. These are like the fall leaf colors of my dreams, but like in floral version. And I like them a lot. I'm going to pull this page out because I'm probably going to use at least this full page, if not both pages. And then I also have autumn boxes from Mojo Jojo Plans. I don't really know what boxes I'm gonna use, but we're just gonna use this because if I'm being honest, I didn't feel like looking that hard for boxes. So this is what we're gonna do. All right, first things first. We should probably put in the bills, but like I would prefer to put some of this down, so I'm going to do that because I like it better. I just want to, just get like a little base going with the florals, and then we'll put the bills in, the not fun part. And then we'll finish with putting down more florals because that's the fun part, and we just need more fun. It's like when you give someone constructive criticism and they tell you to like say something nice and then give them the criticism and then say something else that's nice. That's what we're doing here. we're making a fun sandwich with like the not fun thing in the middle. I don't know. That's just the vibes that I was feeling today. Was like, man, I really don't want to even think about bills, but I probably should decorate this. So let's do the pretty, at least a little bit of the pretty first, and then we'll put down the not fun part, and then we'll finish with more pretty. So how are you guys doing? I hope you are having a great day. I know I've said this all year, but like, actually, I was going to say, I'm shocked that it's going to be September, but actually, I kind of feel like August might be the only month this year that hasn't just like absolutely disappeared. And I couldn't really tell you why, because it does kind of still feel like it did just like go really fast, but it doesn't necessarily feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I like quote unquote missed anything this month, whereas I kind of feel like I didn't really miss anything in the other months either, but it like felt like I must be missing something because how can the month be coming to a close already, Whereas I don't really feel that way. Whoa. Hello. I don't really feel that way this month, so I don't know. And you're probably going to see my September monthly well, you are going to see my September monthly next week. And I may or may not have had opposite feelings. I honestly don't remember because I filmed that like way earlier than I needed to, but I was just itching to like have it filmed. So it got filmed way earlier than it needed to. So if I say in that video that I'm shocked that it's going to be September, it's because it was only like the second week of August. Maybe. So yeah, obviously I was shocked it was going to be September, as it was barely even done, like it was barely even August, but it's fine. Okay, let's put in some things here. Does this book have bullets? I think it just has checklists. Okay, just checklists. I could use one of these checklists on the second. Oh, geez. Well, that stuff's not going to go through that day. I'm still going to put it on that day and just know that, like, it's going to be the next day at least. But I'm going to put it there anyway. I think I'm going to use one of these dark checklists, but I'm going to put it in one of these, like, golden colored boxes, if I have one. Oh, which I don't, because I need this size. Guess I could make one. It's going to be really big, though. Yeah, so that's the only page that would have squares. I guess I could... do that. I don't know how it's gonna end up looking, but we're gonna give it a shot here. I need a ruler. Probably don't need a ruler, but my ruler is so pretty that I just feel like I should use it all the time. This ruler, by the way, I have stopped mentioning it, but this ruler is from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. You can find her shop on Etsy. She has all the hand-drawn beautiful things. Like, this is a hand-drawn drawing that was then like etched on these rulers. Stunning. Love them. So pretty. Let's see how this looks. Honestly, not bad. I'm kind of thinking, what if we use the checklists on like all of the days? Like, we kind of just like cut up the checklists, you know? I'm gonna, I think, show Labor Day there still, just because inevitably I will be like, why the heck has this bill not gone through yet? And then I'll be like, oh yeah, duh. Because it's Labor Day. So I think I'm gonna do that, because what I do is I go through and I put dots down anyway, so I might as well just use the checklists that are just sitting in this book not being used. I feel like that's logical. So we will do that, but first let's put down all of the boxes, and then we will do the checklists. I'm just gonna make a pattern, whether or not this pattern like makes sense. I mean, you know, like turns out looking okay. I mean, we'll see. Oh, nope, I lied because I don't want that there. JK. Let's use this one here. And then we'll put this one. No. We might put this one back. Let's just do that. We're gonna use this color here. So now we have one of all of them. This always happens. These dates always just like line up perfectly, which is, it is what it is, I guess, but it's a little bit like, oh, that's a little bit lame, but okay. We'll put this here. So I'm gonna use all of these colors. I'm going to stick with the dot checklist dots adventure, all being in this like darker reddish color, wine-ish kind of color, and then we'll use like the actual wine looking color as a box, and then this like golden yellow color and this like burnt orange, red kind of color, burnt red. I don't know what to call it. Those colors, that's what we're going to use. All right, let's put this one here. We're gonna put another yellow one here, just for the sake of like spreading out all of the colors. Also, totally don't need to use boxes here. Like, I could just put down checklists, or I could just like write them in. But, you know, I like being extra. So here we are. Let's see, this one, I think we'll use this reddish color. There's 2 on this day. Trying to make sure I got them because I kind of like jumped around in a weird pattern to accommodate my colors. So 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 12, 16, 17, 20. Oh, 22. I feel like that one should be yellow too, which I think that's fine. Well, maybe. There we go. I just feel like the yellow needs to be spread out because these two are kind of, I mean, they're very similar colors. So yeah. And then 30. We'll do the darker one. The lighter of the 2 darker ones, you know. Oh goodness. All right. And then how do I want to mark payday? Maybe I mark paydays with these 2 darker ones. That works. Weird paydays. Always. Oop, gotta move this one down. I think this payday at the end of the month is going to be the first one that like actually reflects our new pay. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's how it's gonna go. So really, this new pay is not actually going to take effect. Like, I'm not going to get the new pay until, like, it's not going to affect my life until October, because the way that I budget, so I I split all of my bills into like the 2 separate paydays for the month. But because of like, you know, all of these things at the beginning of the month, the paycheck from the end of the month before pays all of the things at the beginning of the next month. So like I'll get paid on August 30th and I will use that to pay all of these things. And then I'll get paid on the 13th, which sucks. And I'll use it to pay all of these things. And then on the 30th of September, that will go toward next month's bills, if that makes sense. So that's kind of how I do it, just to stay like a little bit ahead and just not feel completely like I'm drowning and whatnot. It also works for me to make sure that one paycheck isn't paying like significantly more in bills than another paycheck is paying, you know, because it's really easy when it's really easy to like not accidentally, what's the word that I want? I guess because of like where bills fall and whatnot, it's really easy to like for them to not be like even from paycheck to paycheck, right? So I just try to make it so like I'm not, you know, for example, like my paycheck on the 13th has to last through like 2 full weeks, which is 3 weekends. So I need it to be a little bit more, like I don't want to spend all of it on bills, right? Like it needs to go a little bit further. So I found that the best way for me to do that is to just make sure that I'm not counting on one paycheck to pay like significantly more than the other paycheck, if that makes sense. All right, so these are not going to be even, but like, you know, perfectly even or whatever, but honestly, I'm okay with it. Whoa, I don't know if you can hear that. The side of my apartment building is like stucco, and squirrels, man. They are the weirdest, craziest climbing creatures ever. And they just like climb up and down the sides of my apartment building. And sometimes it is very loud when they are just like scurrying across, like chasing each other or whatever. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, so far I like that. And I got a decent amount of those out of one checklist. This is like one of those things where I'm like, I'm not using these dang checklists. I might as well use them to do this, even though this is like so unnecessary, right? Like I don't need to do this, but I might as well. So yeah, I'm excited to figure out what my race is going to be. Hopefully it's a good one. I don't know. I'm very skeptical, if I'm being honest, but you know, yeah, I don't know. I'm skeptical, but also like hopeful that it's going to be better than I think it is. Like, you know, one of those like, well, if I just expect the worst, then it should be better, right? Like, that's how that works. If I just expect it to be absolutely terrible, then, and like useless and whatnot, like just, if I expect it to just be like a, wow, that's all you're gonna give me kind of thing, when I haven't had a raise for 3 years, and then it's actually like good, like it'll feel good, right? Sorry if you can hear the neighbor's dog barking. Good Lord. Everything is making all the noise right now. Okay. This is looking good. Oh, also I wanted to say thank you all for your suggestions and for your, you know, kind words and worry from my videos earlier this week, where I was just complaining because last week I just felt like garbage. It was just the weirdest thing. I don't know. I don't know that this was really it, but I do have to say that I got out of, I feel like I talked about this, but I don't really remember. I got out of the habit of going to the gym during the day, and I really think that that was like part of why I was feeling so like blah and like so tired, was because I feel like I've been like, without really realizing it, I've been fighting off those like midday being tired by going to the gym, like not even doing it on purpose. It's just been like a thing that I've been doing. And I think because I didn't do it last week, like because I wasn't going to the gym in the middle of the day, I really think that that was like part of it, why I felt so bad. Also, I just don't think I was eating enough either, but you know, sometimes I just like food doesn't sound good, and then I end up not eating enough, like just on accident. So, okay. So the reason that I put these dots in here, like I like to have the dots so I can check them off once that bill has been paid. And then I can, like, if I'm not sure or I don't remember or whatever, like how much, you know, how many bills do I have left to pay with this paycheck? I can like just look at my monthly like, oh, okay, there's nothing left. Cool. Which is lovely. Or, you know, there's these 3 things that are going to have to be paid still. So I have been, it's been a system that's been working for me. So going to keep with it. I'm just going to write in these bills really quick, and then we can put down some more pretty, because that's the best part, as I already said. That's the only part I really want to do. I don't want to do this part. But sadly, it does have to be functional as well. Kind of lame, but you know. It's fine. Oh, goodness. Let's see. What else can I talk about? Oh, I got a new hat at the Royals game that I went to the other night. Did I need a new hat? I mean, no, but I love a hat recently. Like, love hats recently. So it felt like something I needed. And it's like apricot is the color. Actually, let me show you. It's sitting near me. Oh, it's further away than I thought. Okay. So it's like a nice color, right? Like apricot is what it's called, right? So it's like a neutral-ish color, but like, I don't know, it's just really cute. And I love this. Yeah, I just was like, I think I need that. So yeah, I've been wearing hats like 5 days a week, I feel like. Which is so funny because I really for a long time was just like, I look terrible in hats. And I think I just realized I wasn't wearing like the right hats. And now that I am, I feel better about hats, and I enjoy wearing them. So I was like, you know, I think I just need it. All right, I think I'm gonna put this up here, and I think I'm gonna end up pulling out the other page of florals as well, just because I want to be extra. Like, I have no other reasoning than that. Like, do I need them? Probably not, but will it be way more fun with them? I mean, yeah, it will. So I might end up pulling those out. I'm not sure. Oh, also, this is the most random thing that just popped into my head, but I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my wellness spread, but remember I was telling you, I'm pretty sure that's where it was. I was telling you guys how I have, I like got an earlier physical therapy appointment so that I could finally meet my physical therapist's wife, because I just like haven't met her, even though she like works in the same place. And, you know, there's like a lot of other things to it. Like, it's not just like she works there, but like when she was doing her like training, she was working in the same clinic as him, which was a different building, but it was when I was out of the country for work. So I never met her, and I was just like, this is wild. And it was starting to feel like, okay, I'm just not meant to meet her, but I was like, you know, let's just try. You know, we'll do a different appointment time. We'll do earlier. And I went to my earlier appointment, and she was sick. I was like, maybe it's not meant to be. Maybe I'm not supposed to meet her. Like, I don't understand. It was just so funny because I was like, this is absolutely hilarious. Because, and I even think in the video when I was talking about this, I was like, maybe I'm just not meant to meet her. And then she was sick and I didn't get to meet her. I was like, what is going on? What is happening? I do have my appointment next week is also early, so we'll see if I actually get to meet her or not. It's just like funny at this point. I'm like, this is absolutely hysterical. Like, why does it seem that I cannot meet this woman? I don't don't get it. It's just, yeah, it's very funny. Isn't it? Isn't it just, it's always interesting when things like that happen where you're like, what is going on? Like, this should not be like a difficult task, right? Like, they work in the same dang place and I go there once a week. Why is it so hard? It just, it's just funny. Like, it makes no sense that this is what is occurring. It's an adventure, y'all. It's an adventure. One of those weird things where you're just like, what is even happening? It was so funny too, because I walked in and he's like, so I know you made this early appointment so you can meet Jonna, but, and I was like, you've got to be kidding. I was like, of course she's not here. Of course she's not, because that is exactly what I had a feeling was going to happen. It's just, yeah, I don't know, you guys. I guess I'm just not meant to meet her. I don't know what I did, but yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next week I'll get to meet her. I don't think I want to do middle of the day PT anymore, though. Well, it wasn't even middle of the day. It was like morning. I don't think I want to do that anymore. I like my 4 p.m. It's just better. I thought like, okay, this will be fine. Like, you know, it'll be like when I go to the gym in the middle of the day, right? And then I was like, no, I don't like this. I mean, it was kind of nice. Like, I got to see different people, right? But like different patients than what I normally see. And it was bumping up in there, right? Because it's the middle of the day. So I just feel like there were more people that were there, especially because it's like attached to like a surgery office or something like that. So there were like people coming in to get checkups and, you know, all of those sorts of things. But it was bumping. And I was like, oh, I don't know, you guys, this is a little wild. I think I want to go back to my 4 p.m. when we're just like chilling. Like, I don't know. Which I probably will go back to that because, yeah, I just like it better. I realized it's just nicer to just like be done with my work day at 4 p.m. So like what I do on the PT days, because like we get an hour break, right? So like if I don't take a lunch and I don't have any meetings after 4, then I still worked my 8 hours and I'm still getting, you know, my hour that I have. I'm just getting it at the time that I want. So still definitely like getting all of my work done, getting my hours in. I'm just not doing it at like lunchtime, which is totally fine. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to that in 2 weeks, but we shall see. Okay, I'm just going to continue using these, and then I'm going to get I think I should just need like this corner piece again to fill this, and then I think it'll be good, but we'll kind of see. So I just want it to be full. It just makes me happy. And like I said, these are like the perfect like fall leaf colored florals, and I am really digging the vibe of this spread. It is making me very happy. Oh my gosh. Why can't I get this off of here? There we go. I was like, it's just a little scrap. All right, I might need more than just the one sticker, but that'll be okay. This is very pretty. Sometimes I feel like I should like put a quote on these spreads, but also I feel like I don't really like need one because, or I feel like I shouldn't also though, because like it's just a monthly and it's just my budget planner. I don't know. Where do those go? Where's the other page? Oh, I think it's in front of these leaves. There it is. Okay, I think this one is too big, but that one might be too small. So maybe we do use this one. Nope, it's way too big. Regrets. All right, we're gonna take the backing off of here. If you're ever struggling to get clear stickers up, taking the backing off makes it way easier. And then also, if you do what I just did, where you pulled out a sticker and you're like, wow, I don't want that one anymore, it's a lot easier if you take the backing off to be able to put it back on the page, because it doesn't have to go right back in between like the cut lines. It can just go on the page, which is lovely. All right, now let's see about this one. Yeah, this one's too small though, you guys. All right, it's fine. I just need like one sticker, maybe this one, to just fill in like a couple spots. So like I want some there and then some there. Is that me being extra in particular? I mean, normally, but my theory on life when it comes to stickers is it's your planner. Do what makes you happy. Somehow that activated SIRI on my phone. I don't know what I said. That's fine. Okay, I think it's done now. This is very pretty. I really like it, and it's set up and ready to go for the month. Oh, you know what I could do? What I did last month is I put these these two goals here, which I haven't had DoorDash like at all in August, so go me. Very proud of myself. I'm a little behind on that. There we go. So yeah, pretty proud of myself there. And then I didn't do a total no spend. Okay, I did buy stickers one day, but I knew they were stickers that I was going to use. Like I bought kits for my EC, my weekly, because I was like, I'm gonna use these and I know exactly when I'm going to use them. And Hannah from Hand Can Plan was having a sale, so I felt like I needed them that day because it was a good sale. It was like 25% off. I was like, okay, I think this is gonna be like my one spend, but I haven't bought anything else, so feeling pretty good. So I could definitely like put a box in like that, to like put some goals. But you know what? I haven't thought of my September goals yet, like when it comes to anything at all. Like, so I think I'm just going to leave it for now, and I can put them in there later if I want to. However, I am going to make a goals page again like I did in August in my EC Weekly. So stay tuned for that. That will be coming. I just, you know, got to get to it still. For some reason, I feel like I don't know, I felt like I didn't have as many like videos for August. Like now that it's like the end of, like nearing the end of the month, I was like, oh, I don't have as many like end of month videos as I normally do. Like that's kind of weird. And I was just like, okay, whatever, like it's fine. Part of it was I was like, okay, maybe I'm just like really like caught up and like on it, which I will take. But now I'm like sitting here thinking about it. I'm like, actually, I think I just have a lot of those videos maybe scheduled for like, because like I usually do all of them at the end of the month, right? But they don't always like go up at the end of the month. Some of them go up at the beginning of the next month. And I think that's what's happening right now, is that I need to look at the schedule for the beginning of next month and get on those videos. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some filming this weekend, but that's okay. All right, this is my spread. It's very pretty. I really like it. I was actually flipping through this planner the other day, looking back on the monthlies, and I was like, these monthlies are cute. Like, I am a fan of them. So I might do a monthly flip through in this planner at the end of the year too, or beginning of next year, whatever, because like these monthlies are really cute. Like, what was the one that I really liked? Let me take a peek here really quick. I think it might have just been my birthday month. Like, look at how cute. Maybe I do need to put a quote in here, you guys. I think I'm going to. Hold on. I know I said I was done. I'm a liar. I'm a liar. I'm going to pull out... Okay, so I almost used this sticker book in this video, and I was like, it's not like... None of it was like calling to me. But I have Fall Elements from Live Love Posh. And there's quotes in here. So let's get some quotes. Some quote. That's what I was going to say. Let's get a quote to put here. Oh, I could just put welcome fall, like right here, because fall starts in this here month. And I want like a long one to go here, which is why I'm like maybe. Or hello autumn. Let's do, I think I'm going to do welcome fall, because I feel like that's kind of what this spread is saying to me. And because I don't put quotes in my, oh geez, that's really crooked. I like pushed that all into the paper and then was like, oof, she crooked. Because I don't use like quotes like this in my catch-all, and I don't use them in my wellness planner because there's just like not room for quotes in my wellness planner. Maybe I should just go ahead and maybe get a little crazy here. Maybe not crazy, but you know, I kind of want maybe a longer one to go here. This is a very long one. Like this whole thing I think is connected. It is. Farm fresh harvest pumpkin, hand picked with love. Whoa. That's a big one. Maybe that's the one I use. I don't know, but we don't really do pumpkins in September. We do pumpkins in October, which was why I'm like, I don't know about any of these other ones actually. Oh, I like this one. And all the lives we ever lived and all the lives to be are full of trees and changing leaves. Virginia Woolf. That's beautiful. We will put it right there. You can't read it as well on this dark color as I thought, but that's okay. Do we need one up here? I feel like we need one up there now. Maybe sweater weather, and you know, this could be me just really hoping, but I feel like we should just do it. It's definitely a little bit of like an ask for it to be sweater weather at the beginning of September, but we're gonna do it. All right, I really like how this turned out. I think it is pretty and it's functional, which is the main important part. So that's going to be all for me in this video. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, I would really appreciate if you gave it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my videos, you can hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.